So yeah, we have moved again. So I thought I'd show you around the new place, and I know what you're going to say. It looks exactly like the other place. Well, not quite, but almost. Let me show you around. Behind me is the garage where my beautiful Bangkok car is living, and then we come into the kitchen area, which, yes, you will see looks basically identical to the villa that we just moved from. We have got a proper big domesticated fridge and freezer, which is a real bonus. Yeah, we can actually fit all of our stuff in that one fridge and freezer, which is really nice. And then you come out the door here to the outdoor area. Now this is where there are some slight differences. Let me show you. So what we got told is that the pool is smaller, but I think we've actually figured out that the pool is actually the same size. It's just shaped differently because we are on the border of the neighbour's house. So the section obviously isn't square, it's cut on an angle, so they've cut the pool on an angle too, and that in theory would make it smaller, but I do believe that it is actually longer, so I think the volume of the pool is the same, and yeah, it is actually more than big enough for us. We love the pool, we spend a good deal of every day in it. We've got the outdoor furniture and the lounges where we're airing out our Muay Thai boxing gloves. We've got the washing machine, so that's all good. So yeah, things on the outside are slightly different, but yeah, I mean, no complaints here, it's pretty much the same. Then we've got the dining room table slash workstation, and then we carry on into the lounge. Like opposite, they've got the couch going the other way. Other than that, it's the same. We've got 2 air conditioning units in this area, which is good. I mean, it has just been so hot lately. We've got the big smart TV, which is really nice. Now this time around, Dean and I have decided to take this bedroom, which is the biggest bedroom in the villa. But the only sad thing about it is that it has 2 single beds, and they say that they don't have a mattress in stock at the moment to make it into a king. So it kind of feels like I've gone back to school days, you know, pushing the 2 singles together. Maybe not school days, maybe a little bit after that. Yeah. We actually bought a TV for this bedroom because the bedrooms don't have TVs, but we do quite like to watch TV in the bedroom. I know what you're going to say, you know, kills romance and all that, but seriously, it really doesn't. So we've got the bathroom here, big vanity, big shower area. You can have a little party in there. And then, yeah, like down the hallway, it's all pretty much the same. We have the guest, like little bathroom, toilet area in there. We have my favourite part of the house, the massive big storage cupboard. It's got all our suitcases and all our sports equipment, everything. Just keeps it out of the way, keeps it not junked up inside the house. And then we've got this bedroom, the middle bedroom, which was our bedroom in the other house. But yeah, it is a bit smaller. In this house, it's a little bit darker, and it backs on to our neighbour's pool area, so it's kind of a bit noisier. So that's another reason why we didn't choose that room. And then come in, my friends, to yet another bathroom. Identical to our one, once again. Another big shower area, our nicely folded towels. We've just got our villa clean today, so that's always a real bonus. And yeah, then finally down the hall into Jamie's bedroom. She has got a lovely light bedroom. She's got the double bed and the single if she has a friend over or one of her aunties comes to stay or something like that. She opens out right into the pool. Yeah, it's a lovely room actually. This would be nice as the master, but it's not The only downside of this, and it's cool, it's got this dressing table area, which she loves, but the bathroom, I mean, it's perfect for her, right? But it is a bit smaller than the other bathrooms. And also the wardrobe is a bit smaller. We've sort of got double that space. So yeah, I mean, lucky her, she's got a beautiful bedroom here. Very nice. Air conditioners in all the bedrooms. So I was going to just fill you in on the situation as to why we moved again. And in some ways it was expected, and in some ways it wasn't, because what had happened, I'll try and make the story as short as possible because you've heard a little bit of it before, but what happened is obviously we came to Thailand in October. We booked at an accommodation for a month, thinking that while we were there we would have our choice of accommodation, and you know, we'd be able to pick and choose what we wanted within our budget. But it didn't turn out like that, because the place was going off. There were heaps of people wanting to reside here long term, and we couldn't find anywhere to live. So we moved to another district, not too far away out of where we wanted to be, and we signed up there for 3 months while we tried to find something else. And in the meantime, I was negotiating with the villa manager here at these villas. This is where we stayed last time when we lived in Thailand for 4 months. And we finally reached an agreement on price, but she didn't have a villa available until April, and I was really desperate to move back into the area that we love sooner than that. So they agreed for us to go into one of the villas that are run by an agency a month or so earlier, in late February, and we did that. We then thought we may be in that villa permanently, because our contract said that we were in that villa permanently, and the villa that we were going to move into, that tenant had decided to renew their lease, so it was no longer available. But when we moved in, the villa manager said, no, you're not going to be staying in that villa, and you're going to have to move to a villa that you haven't seen before, and it's slightly different. And yeah, that made me a bit nervous, because she was making it a little bit difficult for us to view the villa as well. So I was like, what's up? Is there something wrong with it? Like, why is she being a little bit cagey about us seeing it? And I really don't want to agree to anything until I've seen it, and make sure it's the same and should be the same price and all that kind of thing. But eventually I got to come and have a quick look at it. I could see that really it was no different. It wasn't going to affect our life and our happiness at all. Having a slightly different pool shape, you know, really, other than that, there's no difference. And so it gave me a little bit of negotiating power though, so we did manage to negotiate a price that was 5,500 baht less per month, which that goes such a long way to paying another bill like electricity, or it buys several dinners out. So yeah, I was pretty pleased with that outcome. And yeah, we've moved in and we're very happy. In actual fact, in some ways we like this villa better, because the way the sun rises and sets, it's a bit cooler in here, and it's just been so hot lately that any reprieve from the heat is nice. So yeah, that's been pretty good. We've been pretty happy with that. So all in all, happy with our move, and we are here permanently now for a year, until April next year, and then yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do then. I don't know if we're going to renew here or what we're going to do. We will make a decision about that closer to the time. Pretty crazy here. There is a lot of water throwing going on. It is an amazing day. We love it. This is the first year that we have ever been in Phuket during Songkran in April. We've never come in April before. Last time when we stayed for 4 months, we had left by the middle of February. And so, yeah, I'd heard about Songkran, but I didn't really know too much about it. And basically it is Thai New Year. It's a Buddhist festival, and it's to do with the Thai calendar. And it really is the biggest event in their year. I would kind of liken it to a mix between Christmas and New Year's Eve, where we come from. For Thais, they quite often go back to their hometown and get together with family and do that kind of thing that we would normally do at Christmas time, but they also celebrate like New Year's Eve, and it's like a nationwide water fight. The most fun event that I've ever been to, and it was just joyful and it was family orientated. I mean, I do believe that down Bangla Road later on in the night it's more of an adult affair and very crowded and raucous, and you know, people are drinking and that kind of thing, and so it's a kind of a different scene. But during the day, everyone's just splashing each other with buckets of water, throwing the water onto people as they're, you know, driving past or walking past. It's good natured and fun. There's water guns galore. Yeah, I mean, we are in a really dry spell here at the moment. There's been no real rain since before Christmas, and you know, there's talk of there being a water shortage if rain doesn't come. But yeah, nothing was stopping the Thais celebrating Songkran this year, because there's been a delay in it over the last few years due to water shortages and of course COVID. And so, you know, tourists and Thais alike were ready to celebrate big time, and we just had such a ball all day and all night, joining in, throwing the water, shooting the water guns, you know, joining in with other people at restaurants and bars and on the street front and at markets, and yeah, there was just something going on all day and all night. And in true typical Thai style, the day before you wouldn't know anything was happening, and the day after you wouldn't know anything had happened, but on the day it was all go and such a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy some of the footage from the day. And things are crazy around here. It's just the way we like it. It is complete mayhem, water being thrown everywhere. Everybody is saturated. It is an amazing day. Best event we've ever been to. Besides from throwing water at us, they also put this white stuff all over us.
It's either sunblock or baby powder, or in some cases it can be toothpaste.
One last thing, I just wanted to say thank you very much for subscribing, liking, sharing and watching our videos. We really, really appreciate it. And if you're watching and haven't subscribed or haven't done the thumbs up for our video, we really would appreciate it if you did that. It helps the algorithms and it keeps me motivated. I really do like to do these videos, and we hope that we are sharing content that you enjoy. If you've got any suggestions or critiques, you know, I'm open to all of that. Thanks again. We really, really appreciate it, guys.